Hey YouTube, Motor Racing Network, Steve Post here with another great collection of diecast just received here at Plan B Sales, so your local store will have them, or you can get them from us at Plan B Sales. And hey, let's start with something a little different. Let's talk IndyCar racing. That's right, the 2014 diecast from IndyCar Racing is in, and we've got this Target Chip Ganassi car of Scott Dixon, and we also have his teammate Tony Kanaan available. Now these are interesting in that they're 1/24th scale, which is what we're used to with NASCAR, but sometimes we don't see 1/24th scale with Indy cars in their diecast models. We also have 1/18th scale, which a lot of times is more what they produce. This is the Indianapolis 500 car. This is the 2014 car, so if you want to get it before they run the race, you certainly can do that. So this is the Indianapolis 500 car, James Hinchcliffe's car down here in 1/18th scale, and also we have Ryan Hunter-Reay's Indy car in 1/18th scale. And finally, we do have a 1/64th scale car of the Indianapolis 500 car. So a lot of neat diecast available in IndyCar racing. We see some dragsters. We have all kinds of fun with all the diecast we have across the line at Plan B Sales, but a lot of it comes right back to NASCAR, and we do have a bunch of new stuff in from NASCAR. First off, let's talk color chrome diecast that we have. Look at this Great Clips car for Casey Kane, NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. We have the Great Clips, we have the Pepsi Max, and we have the Farmers Insurance car. All color chrome, all Casey Kane, all Hendrick Motorsports, all ready for you. Then we have Denny Hamlin's FedEx Office, FedEx Ground, FedEx Express, boy, that's tough to say, and FedEx Freight cars. It's from Joe Gibbs Racing. The Toyotas for Denny Hamlin, available in color chrome, in stock, ready to roll now. And how about this beauty? Tony Stewart's Bass Pro Shops Mobile One Chevrolet in color chrome as well. So we have color chrome and we have standard finish. The classic Jimmy Johnson Lowe's Cobalt Chevrolet is now available in 1/24 scale, so make sure you get that. Here is the Hunt Brothers Pizza Nationwide Series car that Kevin Harvick wheels from Junior Motorsports. It's always a good-looking car with the Italian colors of red, the green, and the white, little yellow trim on it. Really, really neat what Hunt Brothers Pizza's done over the last few years, and good to see that race car as well. And finally, we have Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Ragu colors in the Camaro, the Chevy Camaro from Junior Motorsports, have that available as well. So Junior flying those colors earlier this season and had a great run with them as well earlier this year. Now we show you this Amp Energy Gold car. We don't have it. It's sold out. But what that means is your local diecast dealer might have one sitting on the shelf. So contact your local diecast dealer or shop around a little bit, and maybe you can get your hands on this Amp Energy Gold Dale Earnhardt Jr. car. A few more cars from Junior Motorsports in 1/64th scale car. We have the Tax Slayer car and the Ragu car from Dale Earnhardt Jr. that he has ran earlier this season. So we have those from the Nationwide Series. Jimmy Johnson Championship cars, the Lowe's car and the Lowe's Cobalt car in 1/64th scale. We have both of those, and here are three versions of Denny Hamlin's car: the FedEx Express, FedEx Ground, and FedEx Office cars for Denny Hamlin. So a lot of diecast, whether it's 1/64th, 1/24th, color chrome, Indy cars, big ones, little ones, we have them all, and all are available at planbsales.com. Make sure you check your local diecast dealer as well. All right, everyone, it's time for the post show here on our diecast review show. And again, a reminder, these are the questions from down below. And we love getting your questions, and some of them we'll get a chance to answer here on the post show the next time we do this here on YouTube. Also want to remind you, Car a Day continues through the month of April, so make sure you follow us at Facebook at Plan B Sales and Marketing to get in. We've had a lot of fun with the Car a Day, a lot of times different questions, different things that we do. Let's get to your questions now. Charles Bright writes in and says, what is your favorite NASCAR track that is no longer on the schedule? Great question, Charles. I really think I'm leaning toward Rockingham. I just love going to Rockingham. It's just, and as much as anything else, great racetrack, but just the ride down there from where we live here in North Carolina, an hour and 45 minutes to get there, through the country, really, really nice getting there, great communities down there, great folks. Rockingham would be my first one. North Wilkesboro is a real close second. In fact, I may like the racetrack at North Wilkesboro a little bit more, being a short track, but I think the race that I missed the most was going to Rockingham. The whole weekend was just always a real relaxed, nice pace down at Rockingham. Derek Petrie writes in and says, what is your favorite 1/24 scale win car? Well, I'll tell you, it's not here yet. I don't work in shipping. So my favorite one is going to be when Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Daytona 500 win car comes in, because I'm going to sit back and watch our shipping department go into overdrive, folks. That's going to be nuts. So it's my favorite one, but for some warped reason, I just really want to see how they handle all of those cars. Our shipping department, better than anyone on the planet. They'll get them out quicker than anyone else too, but I want to see how they do it. So I'm looking forward to Junior's car getting here, but I'm the only one in the building looking forward to that day. It was like the old mail carriers on phone book day. That's what it'll be like here at Plan B Sales. Diet Do Hunter writes in and says, do you think we'll have an underdog driver like David Reagan or Alex Bowman win at restrictor plate races? I think we have a really good shot at it. I'm not sure Alex Bowman. I think the Reagan-Gilliland combination is interesting at the restrictor plate tracks. I think A.J. Allmendinger's a guy that we can certainly put in that category there, as well as road courses, and not sure where we factor Richard Petty Motorsports in. They haven't had a win in a long time, but I think with Eric Almirola on short tracks, or Marcus Ambrose on short tracks, or on road courses with Marcus Ambrose, I think we could see one or maybe even two of the smaller teams, if you will, race their way into the championship picture with wins this season. On the plate tracks, though, I really like the Reagan-Gilliland combination. Liquid Thermostat Cup Series writes in and says, how do you think group qualifying will be at Talladega? We've been talking about this in our production meetings at MRN since it started this year. I think it's going to be chaos. I think that we could end up with the big one in qualifying. I think it's going to be interesting to see how tandem drafting works into that. I think it's just going to be fascinating how group qualifying goes at Talladega in a few weeks when we're down there. I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I am sure it's going to be chaos, because big packs of race cars trying to get a good run, dropping back, maybe getting a run at the back of the field. The problem of it is 42 other guys are going to try the same thing. Tandem racing and potentially a big crash. Qualifying, group qualifying at Talladega, to me, is going to be wild. And our final question, Mr. Hendrick fan, what race are you most excited for? And also says, love the videos, and we appreciate that. And my favorite race is what it was last year, the dirt track at Eldora. I love when NASCAR goes dirt track racing. That's coming up later on this summer, the Mud Summer Classic at Eldora. And if I had to circle one, I enjoy that one, but also like to lean toward the fall Martinsville race as well. Something about going to Martinsville in the fall with all the championship on the line is good, but I'm going with Eldora as the race I'm most looking forward to. So we appreciate your questions here on the post show. Again, keep them coming in right down below here on YouTube. Follow along on Facebook, follow along on Twitter, and make sure that when it comes time to buy diecast, go to your local diecast dealer or check us out at planbsales.com. We love that you guys are getting involved with us here on YouTube. We have the comments below. Feel free to mention your comments here. Follow us on Twitter at Plan B Sales, and we'll keep you informed on what we have. And please get some back and forth conversation going, because we love talking racing and love talking with you race fans out there, and we appreciate the business you do give us.